Hey y'all, Miss Marcy here, and this is going to be my review on the Basketball Wives Reunion Part 2. Alright, so here we go. Again, the host was John Sally, and he didn't do too bad on this one, but he was still kind of corny. So they started off, basically they still had Jennifer in the back room from when she was doing the polygraph test, so they had her in the back. Then they brought her out shortly when they came back on. So he started with Royce. He went into the whole situation with her and her love, Desmond, and the whole Twitter situation with him and his child's mom. And so he asked Royce about that situation, or about her and Desmond, and she basically told him that she loves Desmond and she decided to stay with Desmond because she basically doesn't want to do what the world, she didn't want to do what the masses thought she should have did, which was leave him after the whole situation with his child's mom, all on Twitter talking about how he still tries to get with her and everything. I don't know if y'all missed that, but it was all on Twitter. It was a big raggedy hot mess. So basically she said that she loved him, she doesn't want to do what everybody else thinks she should do, and she also felt like it wasn't a good time to leave him. She said yes, she was hurt, and yes, she was devastated, but at the same time, at the end of the day, she wanted to do what she wanted to do, and that was stay with him. And which Royce, you know what, I commend you on that. I do, but I just wish you the best of luck, because I don't know, I think I heard he was bisexual or something like that, and I wish you luck on that. But hey, I do commend you for staying with him and doing what you want to do and not what the world thinks you should do, because somebody in your position, you're in the public eye, and that can be hard to do at times. Hell, it's hard just for an everyday Joe, let alone somebody like you who's known by many people. So good luck to you, whatever. I'm gonna have to tell you, boo, your outfit was a mess. I didn't like it. And this is what I'm gonna do for the fashion of everybody on the show. I'm gonna either say yes or no. So Royce was a no. Okay, so moving on to so then he moved on to Tammy and Keisha, the whole Tahiti situation. Alright, so he goes into that, and he asked Tammy, because they showed the whole incident that happened or whatever, everything that went down. And when they played it all back, all you could see was Tammy pretty much kind of like picking on Keisha from the whole time Keisha came on the set. Just first of all, she hit her with that "Are you white?" comment, hit her with that. Then it was the coffin scene when they were on the bus or whatever. It's like she always tried to fuck with Keisha. And so John Sally asked her, he said, did you want Keisha to fight with you? And Tammy said, no. She said she didn't want her to fight with her, but she just wanted her to basically stand up for herself or some shit, she said. And it's like, who are you to try to get somebody to be vocal and aggressive like you think they should be? Now, I do understand Tammy's take when she said, okay, you talk so much behind my back, you talk behind people's back, and ever since you've been on here, that's all we've seen you do is talk behind people's back, but never not to anybody's face. And I understand the irritation that Tammy may have because of that, because I don't like dealing with people like that. But at the same time, you have to have enough self-control and understanding and maturity within yourself, Tammy, to know that that's just not everybody's not vocal, everybody's not bold, everybody's not confrontational. And that's what made you look like a bully when you tried to basically tell her, I want you to go off on me, I want you to go off on me, you said you was gonna go off on me, you're being pretty much more like a bully. Oh, and hold on, and then did y'all peep the part when Big Mouth to the South, can't hold water, Susie tried to jump her ass in and gonna say, she don't tell Keisha to shut the fuck up, talking about, I told you I didn't have nothing to do with that, I told you I didn't have nothing to do with that. And it's like, bitch, I'm Susie. Oh, anyway. Y'all know how I feel about Susie and her mouth. And then Evelyn tried to co-sign talking about Susie catches a lot of slack. Susie catches like, you damn right she do because she run her mouth too much. And you know what? And I said on my previous video, John Sally did not get on Susie. You know what? He was whack for that. I'm sorry, because you cannot do a reunion and not get on Susie and her mouth. And she was really part of the cause of a lot of the drama. But anyway, so let me go back a little bit. So basically, hold on, because I took notes, y'all. So, also I want to add this about Royce. Royce was good in that play. She was really good in that play. She was. So she deserved to get that role. Okay, moving back. I know I had to go back a little bit, but I wanted to mention that. Basically, Tammy said she was looking for Keisha to fight her. She was looking forward to stand up for herself. And like I said, I understand Tammy's irritation with that. But at the same time, you got to understand, Tammy, everybody's not like you. Bottom line. So also, Tammy had nerve to say that Keisha was quick to make her when they kind of was going back and forth. And Keisha was low-key getting her. You know what I'm saying? She was getting her like, you bullied me, you took my belongings, you stole it, and Tammy was just like, Tammy was low-key getting irritated, you can tell, but she was trying to keep it calm. And basically Tammy tried to say, you're so quick to try to make somebody look bad, but you don't listen and you always walk away. And the thing about it is, like Keisha said, honey, I don't have to do nothing to make you look bad. You're making your damn self look bad. Of course, she didn't say it like that. I'm just putting my own little twist on it. But, she told her, I don't have to make you look bad. And then Tammy had the nerve to tell her, when it was all over, you left, I was going to come and talk to you. And Keisha was like, no, you can't bamming on my door talking about, bitch, open the door, you want your purse, bitch, open the door. And Keisha told her, like, you said you was going to pop me, you called me a bitch 4 times. She was just basically recapping all the stuff Tammy had did to her. And as far as Tammy talking about she was coming to the room to try to talk to her, and then, but by that time, Keisha had left, because I remember when she left. And she was like, my thinking on it is this, bitch, first of all, what was she supposed to do? The damage had already been done. I would have left too. She didn't know if you was going to come back and try to beat her ass or try to do something else to her, or just some crazy stuff. So I don't blame Keisha for leaving. And Keisha said she didn't regret leaving, and I didn't blame her. So, so then they get on the whole situation with Jennifer and Nia. Now, Shawnee kind of pissed me off on this, y'all. Shawnee kind of irritated me. I was like, oh, I wish I was Jennifer. They get on the subject about the whole fight, the whole slap situation with Nia. And, Shawnee starts telling Jennifer, like, you need to let it go. Why can't you let it go? Why can't you let it go? Nia made a mistake. Yeah, we know it was wrong. She got reckless with you. She tried to go back to something Jennifer quoted on the first episode of the reunion when Jennifer said that, okay, her mouth got reckless in the situation when she said Nia didn't have nothing. And she tried to say, I got reckless or whatever. Yeah, my mouth got reckless. And then Shawnee tried to low-key throw that in Jennifer's face, like, you said, you got reckless, so yeah, Nia got reckless. But Shawnee, let me tell you something. First of all, let me tell y'all how that conversation would have went if I was Jennifer. This is what I would have told Shawnee. First of all, Shawnee, bitch, calm down and save that bullshit, because you're not doing nothing but trying to save face. How dare you sit up here and tell me to, how dare you sit up here and try to tell me to let it go, with my lawsuit and everything, when this bitch came across the table and smacked me in my face, somebody putting their hands on me, no. It's called cause and effect. If you big and bad enough as an adult, you big and bad enough to go put your hands on somebody, then bitch, you need to be big and bad enough to accept and handle the consequences that come along with that. Whether that be somebody shooting your ass after the fact that you don't, put your hands on them, whether it be somebody just knocking you the fuck out, whether it's somebody cutting your ass. Or whether it's somebody doing what Jennifer doing, slapping a lawsuit on your ass. Regardless, you got to understand and accept the consequences of your behavior. And that's what I wanted Shawnee to understand. Now, if I was Jennifer, that's how that conversation would have went. I would have told Shawnee, you know what? Kiss my ass. I'm going through with this lawsuit because that bitch was, like Jennifer said, she went on Twitter tweeting about it and was bragging about it. Yeah, we going to see who going to get the last laugh, and we definitely going to see who going to get the last fucking slap, because I'm going to slap this lawsuit on your ass real heavy. So, no, if I was Jennifer, I wouldn't back down. I would keep it going. Fuck what Shawnee got to say, like Jennifer told her. It didn't happen to you. You got an opinion, you saying what you saying, but at the same time, it didn't happen to you. Everybody don't take too kindly if somebody putting their hands on them, Like, if anything, Nia lucky, she's lucky Jennifer ain't the kind of hoe that's packing a pistol or packing some type of knife or something in her purse. Because actually, Nia could have got laid the fuck out worse than what she did. Other than getting laid out with a lawsuit. She could have got laid out seriously. So, whatever. I told Shawnee to go on with that bullshit. Go ahead with it. So, They talked about the few things that they did have that were good, as far as like the, and Evelyn and Tammy going to do the breast cancer, the mammograms and stuff, which I think that was a good scene. I think more people should be into that, and especially women, especially as African American women. So that was good. The whole thing about Shawnee's little girl's birthday party with mindless behavior, that was cool too. And Royce going out for the play, that was some positive stuff. And like I said on my last review, Shawnee made it a point again on this review to say that they're going to do better. They are having a 5th season. Okay, so let me get down to the lie detector shit. So y'all know in the last episode they had the lie detector, so they brought out the results and they asked, basically, I'm not gonna go through all the questions that they asked, I'm just gonna go to the main ones. They asked they asked Evelyn, did she miss her friendship with Jennifer? Evelyn said no, but the lie detector said it was false. She does miss her friend Jennifer, which y'all already know that because Miss Marcy told y'all that on one of my previous episodes, that Evelyn made a statement in the magazine that she does miss her friend Jennifer. Okay, so then they asked Jennifer the same question, and her answer was yes, she does miss her friend Evelyn. So John Sally brought the two ladies together and they hugged, which I thought was sweet, and I was glad to see that, because honestly and truthfully, I knew that deep inside these two ladies missed each other. And at the same time, I know that when you are friends with somebody and you really truly do care about somebody, and y'all going through this negativity, regardless of how much you say you're moving on and how much you say you don't care, fuck it, whatever, fuck that bitch, whatever, I'm doing me, it's still a feeling, it's still an energy. If you really did care about that person and that friendship, it's still going to be this negative feeling. So I can imagine that when it was all said and done, and when they got that hug out, it was probably like a weight lifted off their shoulders, so that was good to see. Now that means they're gonna have to, I don't know what kind of drama they're gonna have on the next season, but hopefully it won't be too bad. Hopefully they tone it down to where they're just vocally going back and forth with one another, because we really don't care for all that cat fighting and shit, like y'all some hood mucks or hood monkeys, or like y'all some alley cats. Leave the alley cat shit to the alley cats. So anyway, that was pretty much it. I don't think I left nothing out. I think I pretty much covered the gist of it. It wasn't too much, but the part that really got me was when Tammy and Keisha was going back and forth. I felt like, Tammy was wrong and Keisha was proving her wrong, but Tammy was trying to get upset again or whatever, and she tried to tell Keisha that she did her favor by taking her purse. No, Tammy, you didn't do her no favor. And Tammy had enough to say her children were bullied. Well, if that's the case, and she tried to say she wasn't a bully. Bitch, you had me fooled. You had everybody fooled. You straight bullied her. She tried to tell Keisha, no, you just feel like you were bullied because you're not woman enough to stand up for yourself or speak up for yourself. Tammy, I just really hope you continue with your anger management and whatever you got to do, because you coming off like some bullshit sometimes. You just keep on this double standard shit with you. But anyway, if I left anything out, y'all please feel free to comment. It is what it is, and again, until next time, something come up, I'm going to review, there's a movie called The Art of Hip Hop coming out. I think it's this weekend. I'm going to go see that, and I'm going to definitely review that, because like I always say, I'm from the old school. But until next time, this has been Miss Marcy. Peace.